Okay, so we're talking a little bit about poems today. I'm going to give you two poems that we have read already in class, and we're going to talk a little bit about them and why they're important because they're going to be on the end of your testing as well. So I'm going to read both the poems to you. They're in your What Second Needs to Know book. The first one is going to be Bed in Summer, and on my page, it's on page 7. It might be different on yours, but this is where it is on mine. So Bed in Summer. And we should have memorized this in class, but just bring back to your world a while ago. So it goes Bed in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way. I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the trees. And hear the grown-up people's feet so growing past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue? And I should like so much to play to have to go to bed by day. Okay, so what is this poem talking about? Does anybody remember? Going to bed in the daylight, yes, but there's a specific thing that happens. What is that thing that happens that changes our clocks? Is daylight savings, right? That's what the story is about. It's about daylight savings. That in the summer we have to go to bed and it can still be light outside, and in the winter it gets dark a lot faster. So Bed in Summer is about daylight savings. Okay, it's talking about going to bed when it's still light outside, or in the winter waking up when it's still dark outside. Okay, so that's what that story is about. So now let's turn to the next page. It's on page 9, and it's going to be Hurt No Living Thing by Christina Rossetti. So here I go. Hurt no living thing by Christina Rossetti. Hurt no living thing, ladybird nor butterfly, nor moth with dusty wing, nor cricket chirping cheerily, nor grasshopper so light of leap, nor dancing gnat, nor beetle fat, nor harmless worms that creep. And that one is just about animals and being kind to everything and not hurting anything, right? And that is Hurt No Living Thing. That is the poem, Hurt No Living Thing. All right. Lastly, you would be shocked how many kids get this one wrong. And it is so shocking to me every year that this one gets wrong. So I don't remember how the question is phrased, and I can't tell you anyways, but it's something along the lines of, what poem is a long poem that talks about Christmas, and it talks about Santa Claus and all this fun stuff, right? Does anybody remember? I don't know what I said there. Does anybody remember what poem sounds like that? You would have memorized it. It's a long poem, talks about Christmas, talks about Santa Claus, and it was called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." That's right, The Night Before Christmas. Okay, there is a question in your core knowledge testing that asks about that. And it's going to ask you the name of the story, and you're going to have to say The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. Okay, I don't think you have to know the author, actually. You have to just know the name of the poem. So remember, if they ask you that question, have it in your brain. Ooh, since I just have you here, and it's not about literature, but there is something in the beginning of the year I told you was going to be on the test, and a lot of you guys always forget. And that question was, which two states are not a part of the continental United States? What I mean by that is what two states are not directly connected to the United States, the North American continent, where they're all connected together. There are two states that are cut off. One is an island, and one is actually attached to Canada. So what two states is not part of the continental United States? Those two states are, the island is called Hawaii. That's right, Hawaii. And the state that's connected to Canada is called Alaska. That's right. So Hawaii and Alaska. Don't forget those for your core knowledge testing either. All right, guys. It was a short video. Just a little recap on a couple of our old poems. We have one more poem to go over, and we'll do that tomorrow. We'll see you guys later.